Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1, start. What is going on, guys? RBJ Life here, back with another video. We're gonna be recording a jailbreak video today, telling you how to get money the most efficient way. I have Jake Bell with us here today, and he's gonna help us get the win.
Hey guys.
Alright. So what you want to do first is this is recommended with 2 or more people. Better with 3. You're gonna have him. You're gonna get a key card from him. I got a donut. This is great. You're gonna get a key card, drop him the key card, and then get another key card. I got a pistol. Get a key card. Are you kidding me? Get a key card. There we go. And then he's gonna pick this. He's gonna turn into a criminal, and then pick that key card up. So then we both get key cards. This is the best way to get key cards, both of you guys key cards early on. To drop stuff, you just pick it up and then drop it. Like that. Alright. Um, this is recommended with boss pack. If you guys have criminal boss, then you get to know when robberies start and whatever. As you guys can see, power plant is there, and the train is there. Also, I have a really small skin. That's why my screen's gonna be shaking a lot. But
Here, just come out over here. Do you want to? Once you get the key card, just go through these doors. Get out of jail faster.
also, when you own a private server, I can stop the train like this. I can go into command train speed and make that 0. So then the train's gonna wait for us, and then both of us are gonna go to the cargo ship.
Cargo plane.
Cargo plane. Okay, when you have a private server, you're gonna want to do, if you're by yourself and if you have a fast internet, you can do power plant in the cargo plane. But like sometimes I just recommend doing cargo plane and also, I'm gonna demonstrate something here. Sometimes there can be close calls. If that ever happens, you kind of just like Alright, as you guys can see, the doors have closed. If you drive Alright, I'll get back to you guys once I'm done talking.
That was pretty good, other than the fact that you called it cargo ship instead of cargo plane. I don't really know what to say during it.
Like, if you want, you can do the power plant.
Okay. We can just go back to back for robberies. Oh shoot, you got that one. Okay. I still have to grab a whole new crate because you grabbed that one in the back. What? Yeah. Oh frick. Okay. Might be a second.
3, 2, 1, start. Alright guys, once you get your cargo ship, you just want to spawn your car, whatever car you own, doesn't really matter. And then you want to go turn it in, obviously. But then after that, we want to go do, is train stopped? Let me make sure train's still stopped.
Yeah, I think train stopped.
Train stopped.
And we're gonna go over to power plant afterwards.
I have a turbo on this, yo. No,
Alright, here we go. We can. So you want to
Alright,
park
so what you
and
want
make
to do
sure.
is park right every time. If you park wrong, then it's a hassle trying to get out. Oh, I forgot to turn my cargo ship in. I'm gonna hand it off to Jake to
It's here once Rohan gets over. Okay, so you can park your car. Just park it up where Rohan's parking is the best spot. But if you're having multiple people, then park where I am as well. And then you're gonna want to go in and get the power box done. Only one person has to do it, and then everyone is able to get in for a short period of time. You want to go down here. Don't hit the lasers. Don't go all the way down. Then you have to unlock these wires. Do that real quickly. Okay. It's a little easier on keyboard and mouse than it is controller, but if you get cargo plane done, it doesn't matter too much. Alright, I'm done. Oh. You want to avoid getting hit by those. They hurt the speed. or that. Oh man. All right, then you want to just take the route that Rohan's taking, which is the one of the fastest routes that you can to quickly get back and turn in the money since it's decreasing as you're driving. Be careful that when you're going off of the hill, make sure that you don't hit something or flip your car because you have to like completely restart with accelerating and it slows down a lot. And as you can see, Rohan was able to make almost $6,000 from that. And I'm going to be coming in a slower car with $5,500.
Okay, as I showed you guys in the beginning, I stopped the train so that the power plant was open, but we just got all three robbed. Like we're about to get all three robbery points, and this is, I would say, this is one of the easier robberies. I'm just gonna have the train move up a little bit, so let me just do that real quick. So once the train stops, you kind of just like hop into the back of it. If you let the money off, you can grab the money and you can go right up to the right back in. It's really nice. Also, when you stop the train, you want to make sure it's not in the way, or else your power plant can really get messed up. But this is how you efficiently rob the first three robberies. Also, when you own like private servers, you don't have to wait for like certain robberies to close. Once you're done robbing all the robberies you can rob, then you kind of just then you get the next set of robberies. See how on the top of it says criminal loss max? That just means that it's a cargo train cargo ship. Since this is better with three people since you can rob teams, but if you don't have three people, it's fine. The game will just recognize that and give you the higher robbery. What I recommend here, every time it's this lineup, the train will always spawn on this side. So what I like to do is come back here and just wait until
Go.
don't get too close to it or else you can accidentally get him. Also, after this, I'm gonna make sure that I grab my guns after robbing shit because you can really get low on some of these. Also, as you guys can see, the gas station and donut store just opened. If you want like a nice little bonus, you can do those, but I wouldn't say do it. He just kind of jumped out.
No, get
Sometimes,
back on the train. Get back on the train.
I
Yeah, you can speed it up. Okay. So here, what he's gonna do is he's gonna speed up the train so that it can. Okay, that was really fast, but you can use it to travel quickly to city, and you can go get the helicopter
yeah.
from the police base or from where Rohan's going, which is the bank for the mini bird.
Yeah,
And
the mini bird you can
this
use
makes
for that. But from over here, once you get like the army helicopter, it's really nice. You take like you can tank more hits from the plane or from the ship. But yeah, I'll get back to you guys when I get there. Alright, Jake, you can explain ship.
okay. Oh no. Oh my gosh. I have to hijack this. Okay.
Let me know.
Yo,
You just do the countdown.
yo. I'm stuck in your helicopter.
Okay, no problem.
All right.
Alright, just give me a countdown and that's when I'll start rolling.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, guys. So we are going to head on over to cargo ship here, and we got to be careful that the helicopters don't get hit as or they get hit as little as possible. And you want to quickly grab these crates and get out of here. If you get hit too many times, it'll wreck you. It'll just take the whole helicopter down, and you'll have to completely wait for it to regain health and restart. Which makes it very difficult to claim all your cargo. And then after you get the first one, you're gonna get your roll, and if you can get like 3,000 extra dollars from it, and then you're gonna come back and you can. This is the only robbery you can run and do a second time in one circuit. Um, so you can get a bonus almost $3,000 from the second circuit as well, which means that this from this robbery alone, you can make close to $10,000 at the max.
Alright,
So after you get this, then we're going to go over to Tomb's done. So all right, so we're gonna have to wait for the next lineup.
we have to wait for a cargo ship to close. Once we do that, I'm just gonna get my guns for now. That's what I'm gonna do. Because we have oil rig coming up soon. That'll be later on in the video. But for now, I'm just gonna stay in my helicopter now until I have to spawn my car in. But I'll get back to you guys once the next lineup.
All right, it's
3, 2, 1. Alright, guys. So the next lineup is Carter Bank. This is by far the best lineup in the whole game. You can earn up a total of $23,000 if you do it right. And yeah, this is just one of the best ones. What you're gonna want to do here is go to bank first. Once we're in the bank, start it, rob it, and get on out of here. If you're doing this in public servers, like mining in public servers, you just gotta watch out for cops. And never stand right in front of the safe as it blows up, or else you will die.
for some of the robberies as well. If you get certain ones, you're gonna have to go to the back door back here because you can't go right out the front entrance. But for this one we got, you can go right out the front door again when you leave.
And I'll get back to you guys once this is full. You know what we should have done? We
What?
should have seen how much money we had in the beginning.
Oh yeah. Well, we could have done like, oh, so you can see here we're starting with blank money, and then after getting all these, we get finished with boom.
But I'm just gonna recommend it. Alright guys, now that we finished up the robbery, we can kind of just go back out the way that we came in. For this one, we don't need to take the back exit since it's kind of just like right here. But from here, that's where we're gonna go is the casino. I'm gonna hand this off to Jake and explain how to rob this one.
Okay, so we are going to quickly get over to casino, and then we are going to get inside. Then once we get inside, we are going to look for the code. So the code's going to either spawn over on this wall right here, which it did this time, or it's going to spawn back behind this counter, either on this end or over here on this end. It could spawn right over here, or it could spawn over on this pillar over here on like the orange light. So the code that we had was 5442. We unlock it. Be careful with the lasers. And we're going to go up to security because you have to disable security. Watch out for these again. Go around. If you have multiple people, split the sides up because you can figure out which one to disable. I got the one over here. It's going to show up when the TV is red. Disable the security. Then, obviously, if you're in a public server, be careful because if you run into that, then you'll alert the police and it creates a lot of chaos down in the casino. So you're going to go down here. You gotta break open one of the side windows. Go through, avoid the lasers, and avoid the lasers over here. Go through the door, through these lasers. And then once you get through here, you gotta watch out for even more, and then crack open the vault door by following the white pattern when it shines white. And you're gonna go through. The fastest way to collect this is the way Rohan's doing it. You get crown, then the money over there. And then you go to the right after collecting the money in the middle, and you collect all the money that's over there. If you go any other way, you can still get the full bag for 2 people from just money laying on the ground. It's just not as fast or efficient. Then once you collect all your bag, you got to go out the same way you came in and go to roof on the elevator. So we're gonna, and you want to stay decently close to your to whoever you're working with, because entering oil rig at the same time can help, which is oil rig is during this circuit. Heading up to the roof, and then you can either spawn your car after you jump off the roof, or you can spawn it on the top, which I always like to just jump off and then spawn, but you can still spawn it up at the very top. Get the car you're gonna use, and then drive on over to turn the cash into the cargo collector, which is in the volcano base. And then I'm gonna hand it back over to Rohan. He can explain oil rig as we do it together. Yeah.
Oh, also,
We haven't
whenever I
made.
turn off my mic, it like makes like a little beep sound. So I don't know if that's gonna make the video sound. I don't think it
If it
should.
is, whatever.
It's like a this oh mic. So I don't think it should.
It doesn't matter. If it is, it is.
Alright guys, as we get close to the oil rig, do never drive to the oil rig. I understand if you have a really fast car, you might be able to make it, but it's just, you get shot with lasers if you're not in a boat. I recommend using the jet ski, but since I just have this speedboat and I spent a lot of money on it, I'm kind of using it. But when you get here, you want to go up these ladders, and this is what I've always done whenever I got in here. There's like bombs that you can place, like TNT you can place. Once you place the TNT, there's going to be people who come out. Having a full skin for this is bad.
I'm gonna kill all these guys.
Level once you finish killing everyone in the numbers. Right here, don't immediately rush it. There's always going to be blow it up. I got really low there, which is bad. But if you have a key card, you don't just shoot it. If you don't, you probably end up connecting. There's donuts here in case you get low back there. You can always just go back. This force field, by the way, is really worth it. I recommend buying it. But once you finish, which they finished before you, but once you finish, up top, there's another station area. It's like the power plant where you solve the code. He's doing that now. But once you solve the code, there's going to be 3 people in this room.
And boom.
Let's do a whole place first. We're doing not crazy enough time right now. My this point you kind of want to be at like 1:45, but this is all you can rob if you're by yourself. But if you have two people, you can pull these key cards and go to each side. Each side to this one. Right here, you just have one person or whatever. And over here, you can get a free key card. Oh, I just fell. But back there, you can get a free key card. Right here, just in case you want one. And this is a really good way to get key cards if you and your friends aren't willing to get any key cards. I'll get back to that when my tab is full. Dang, that's an hour.
I'm going.
Alright guys, I'm done. I gotta get out of here fast. This whole place is about to blow. So, if this whole place blows up, you die and you lose all your stuff, which is kind of bad. So there's this one way that I like using. If you own the jet ski, you can just come right out here. Get out like this. And I don't think we might be able to watch the place blow. But I don't know. Watch it going. I don't know, I think we did really great. That's a really solid robbery. Also, the jet ski goes like 5 times faster than like all boats. Oh, we didn't get to see that stage. We did really
You
good
want
this
to,
time.
and you want to take the route that Rohan's taking.
This is
That's
where
the
we're going.
fastest route to get over to the oil rig.
Alright, this is the last lineup. This is the Rising City Bank lineup. This is a really solid lineup too. This lineup consists of the jewelry store, bank, and museum. This is a lineup that you can do when there's all the people in the server. Use the museum. Well, you need 2 people to do this lineup since there's a museum. But bank is this is just like the other bank. And this one there's a little trick. Instead of having to place TNT here, you can just run through and roll. If you do that, you can get to skip more than 20 seconds of placing time. Yeah, no, it takes a lot of time to place down the line. But then after that, you can do the same way and go up the ladder that's back there. And back here, as long as you're behind these lasers, you won't get blown away. I will get back to you as soon as my bat's done.
Yeah, we didn't make any mistakes during this.
I know, I just realized this. You might have
We
just
almost.
missed it for jewelry store.
Oh. Oh, you're right.
Yo, at Howard, or at wherever that track man.
I could tell.
Alright, ready, 3, 2, 1. Alright guys, we're back. Bag full. Both have full bags. Just do the same thing we came in. If you mess it up, you will die. There's no excuse to die if you mess up there. It's a little risky, but if you want to play it safe, you can play smart. And now, from right there, you go right to the jewelry store. And if you have really small feet, you don't even have to worry about crouching. You can kind of just walk right in. Alright, this, in my opinion, is definitely one of the worst It's time consuming, and it's just really annoying to break them every single time. And sometimes you can get titanium ones, like I have one right here. It's just really annoying. If you have your sound up, you can like listen to the punching noise, so you know when you're breaking. And if you have 2 people, you might as well just go straight to the second floor. There's not going to be enough of for all of you guys. So, if you have like a really small kid, I also recommend like these big black ones in the middle. You can stand down. But other than that, you still have to do you time them right like that. It's coming. Like that. And that's my whole bag. So that's what I make sure that you guys. This one's a little awkward, but you don't have it from. Oh, I just died. Oh. Alright, well, Jake, everything else is a bunch of parkour. You need 5,900 damage. It's still a solid robbery. We're gonna have to maybe leave soon. I'll be back in like 20 minutes.
I jinxed it. The second floor, I was actually like laughing a little bit because the second floor was the one with the lasers that randomly spawn in and out.
Hold on. Guys, by the way,
That
this is
one's
where you turn in your jewelry store. You just come into here and you kind of just go out. If you have enough rocket fuel and you're willing to waste it, you can use this ramp and kind of just go up there. I like. Oh, I overshot it. I'll get back to
if
that.
you're on
I'll get back to that.
console, if you're on console, then you can jump out and it kind of like sacrifices the car, but you can time it right where you jump out, launch the car, and land on the museum in case you overshoot it.
Yeah, on PC, if you try and do that, you will forget that. Also, you want to make sure you're not standing in the museum for a long time. You will instantly die because it's a lot of damage. If you're playing with someone on console, I recommend the PC player go does the diamonds because they can like spam click and get it done faster. And I'm missing 2 kilograms. So what I like doing is if you have a 10 kilogram bag, you can just go get 2 paintings and then come to the middle and get 2 bones. But if you have a 5 kilogram bag, you solve this tunnel over here and inside there's a mummy and you can just take that for the full 5 kilograms. Over here you want to make sure you guys time it right, just say pull. It should pull at the right time like that. And then if you own a car, you can kind of just spawn it here and then just kind of just ride it. Also, I do not recommend buying VIP. It does not give you that much V-Bucks. If I, or Robux, or if it, no, I shouldn't say, it does not give you enough money. What I do recommend buying is the Garage Pass and the Crime Boss Pass if you do have enough money for that. But, yeah, this is how you do all the robberies in the game efficiently. You guys can see I started off with like 990 some K, and I already have 164K. I've made over 70 or 80 or almost almost 80,000 in 20 minutes. So this is a really good robbery. Also, you see these little things like the crates that you can get. There's a strat where if you press F11 if you're on computer, there's this white bar that shows up on the top. If you press E and then double click on this white bar with your right click and left click, it freezes your game. You can instantly open the crate.
If you're on controller with the crates, you cannot. There's no way to like do
Beat the
that.
game. Yeah.
And so if you're on controller, you just have to
Here,
try to fight everyone out
you can
the old
demonstrate this real
fashioned
quick.
way.
For this crate right here, I kind of just walk up to it, press E, and I just press the top. You can see how everything's frozen. Here, Jake, try and jump. You can see he's just
I'm
not moving
jumping.
on my screen. Everything in the game is just frozen. The time's frozen. Look, if I let go, see how it's still, like, completing the case even though your game is frozen? It, like, normally if you don't do this, guards will drop and they'll instantly kill you. Let me try and look up. You can see how there's guards dropping. And you can kind of just complete it, collect money. And you can, it's solid if you can do this. Sometimes you can get lucky. But yeah, this is how you play Jailbreak most efficiently. This is how you can make a lot of money. And yeah, do you want to do the closing scene?
Yeah.
We'll do closing scene one.
Are we both talking in this or no?
Yeah, I'll say like the first time and you guys talk. I'll be like, thank you guys for watching, and then you go like and subscribe. Enjoy.
Wait, where are we going? Where are we going?
We're
In
moving
courtyard?
farther so we can like put our cars next to us.
Oh, how am I gonna do that?
Just do what I just did.
Okay. What if I overshoot this?
I promise you won't. Alright, here, let me. Here, let me drive your car. Alright. Gosh, I'm on a bench. I didn't even realize. Yo, what the heck?
Do you need me to slide mine up a little bit?
Come up a little bit. Move more this way. Move more this way. Yeah. Just stand like kind of in your car, but towards the middle. Alright, ready? Three, two, one, start. Alright, guys. Thank you guys for watching this how to play jailbreak efficiently in a private server video. I'm gonna hand it off to Jake for this closing. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you for once again. Thank you for watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Let us know in the comments if you want to see more jailbreak content or Call of Duty, which we posted earlier today. Let us know what you just want to see. But that'll be everything. Peace.